A very good, happy Monday morning to everyone out there across the Wobbles community and beyond. Landon here in the driver's seat with you to bring you your latest weather or not forecast, courtesy of On Target. The rain has finally arrived here, folks. Broke through our drought threshold there yesterday. Got about a half an inch up to around 6/10 of an inch in some locations, and some other locations across the region received next to nothing. But the good news is plenty more rain and storm chances are on the way. You can see the activity ongoing early this morning. We get this band just west of Hopkinsville. It's going to be pushing off to the north and east. Might be able to luck out and brush the north side of Logan County over into Butler and Edmonson County. That remains to be seen, folks, but the good news is we do have rain that is on the radar. And with our severe drought conditions that we have been dealing with, much more of this to come is good news in that retrospect. Let's get a look across the region. Morgantown Skycam, where they just had a nice little downpour pass through there. Got the school buses on the road out there, overlooking the main drag through Morgantown. Still got the cloud cover that's present out there, as you can see, present across the region as well. Can get a better view of the silhouettes of the building cloud cover there off to the north and west from our WRUS Skycam. It's looking north right there on 431. Plenty of cloud cover to go around this morning as well, along with these sporadic rounds of showers and storms, some of which could become strong to severe today all the way through the middle of the work week. We'll be getting more into that here in just a moment. So let's get a look at those current readings. Temperatures and dew points higher than what they have been here over the past several days. Cloud cover along with southerly winds not allowed for temperatures to cool that much. We're right on the cusp of the 70-degree mark across the majority of the region, albeit where that downpour just moved through there in Butler County. You can see they're down in the mid-60s. We'll be putting highs right around the lower 80s as we work on into this afternoon. Taking a look at total rainfall amounts here over the past 24 hours, right at 6/10 of an inch here on the south side of Warren County. Nearly 6/10 over here near Russellville, a shade under half an inch for the folks around and just south of Franklin as well. Over here towards the south and east, the lowest rain totals, just a shade underneath a quarter of an inch over here in Allen County. But as previously mentioned, folks, the good news is we've got more rain chances where that came from. Taking a look here at the latest short-term model guidance, we'll give you the play-by-play here. With these short-term models, folks, take this with a grain of salt. We got so much moisture and these little triggering mechanisms meandering across our atmosphere. We're going to have numerous sporadic rounds of showers and storms that'll be developing, okay? You can see as we work throughout this morning, it brings through a round that we were already seeing right there on radar. We work into this afternoon. Here comes more showers and storms. We'll be watching these for the opportunity of a few becoming strong to severe, roughly mid-afternoon through the early part of this evening. Damaging winds will be our primary concern, along with torrential rainfall. Might have some hail that develop out of that as well, okay? Here we are progressing into the Tuesday time frame. We get more of the same scattered sporadic shower and storm development. We work into the afternoon and evening on Tuesday, and again, we're going to have the opportunity of some of these storms becoming strong to severe. It's not an over-the-top threat, but again, damaging winds. Some hail could be produced out of this, along with frequent lightning and torrential rainfall and downpours, given the moisture within our atmosphere. We work through our Tuesday night on into our Wednesday morning. We'll stop the short-term guidance there, but you can see, folks, the relentless pattern of multiple rounds of showers and storms will continue to beleaguer the region here. Jumping over and talking about rain. Outside of the rain showers and storms, we're going to have very strong winds to deal with throughout today as well. We roll into the mid-morning time frame on into lunchtime. We're going to have winds of the magnitude of 15 to 25 miles an hour at times. Again, this is going to be outside of any rain or storm chances. This will be continuing throughout this afternoon. We see it reappear again on Tuesday with a deep southerly flow bringing these wind speeds in the magnitude of 15 to 30 miles an hour at times, all right? Also coming along with this, we're going to be looking at our temperatures, and it is going to be cooler as a result. We're going to have a little bit more humidity to deal with the dew points out there firmly located into the 60s, but no complaining allowed on the temperature front. We're going to work into the peak heating of this afternoon. We're going to be lucky to get out of the mid and upper 70s up into the lower 80s. We get into our Tuesday, folks. It's going to be an identical story. Looks like some of us could not possibly be escaping the low to mid 70s as we work throughout our Tuesday, with more rain and storm coverage coming along with that. Now we're going to fast forward into Tuesday evening and then rolling into the early morning hours of our Wednesday, okay? This is going to be, looks like the final play here. Because as we roll into Wednesday or Tuesday evening on into the very early morning hours of our Wednesday, we're going to have a trough that's going to be pinwheeling up here, and that's going to spin up cyclogenesis with this surface low located just west of the Mississippi River. We're going to have this extending cold front off to this surface low to the north and east, another cold front extending out across Texas and down across the southern plains. It's going to have deep moisture to work with here, folks, and yes, we will be keeping strong and severe storm chances in the forecast for our Wednesday as well. As this cold front arrives, we're going to have all this deep moisture advancing in here out of the deep south and out of the Gulf. This is going to keep those strong and severe storm chances on the horizon for us. And you can see it's going to be well into our Wednesday evening or even into our Thursday morning before the cold front tries to clear east of the region. But wait, we're going to keep rain chances around because wraparound flow with a counterclockwise motion around this surface low over the northeast. We're going to have wraparound moisture that's going to be bringing it not only a cooler feel, but it's going to be keeping those scattered rain chances and winds out of the north and west to bring a little bit different feel to our atmosphere. Here we are rolling into Friday on into the weekend. High pressure builds in. We should settle down and dry out underneath more sunshine. High pressure moving to our north of the weekend and early next week will keep a northerly wind component. So with fall officially starting today, hopefully we can look at some of the temperatures settling down out there to come along with that as well, all right? Jumping over here and looking at the latest short term from our local National Weather Service office, we have got a severe weather risk that's in place this afternoon and evening, again on Tuesday, and again on Wednesday, all right? Damaging winds will be our primary concern. We might also get an isolated instance of a large hail developing. Frequent lightning, torrential rainfall can also be expected coming along with this, but you can see the severe weather outlook does include the Wobbles community both today and tomorrow. Although you can't see it, it does include it as well on Wednesday, all right? Now what everybody wants to see, and this is phenomenal news. Take a look at the total rainfall amounts over the next 7 days. On top of the already 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch, 6/10 of an inch we received yesterday, you can throw this on top of it, 2 to 4+ inches of total rainfall. This could definitely be our drought buster. Hopefully we see these numerous rounds of showers and storms move through. We obviously want it to stay below severe criteria, but with that being said, we will take all the rain we can get given the current drought situation. Quick peek out into the tropics. We've got numerous waves we're watching. We've got Hurricane Gabrielle that's going to stay off of the East Coast. 2 more waves that could be making it closer to the U.S. mainland. Be worth keeping close eyes on that as it evolves here over the upcoming days. Look at that weather forecast. Scattered shower and storm chances for the next 6 days. Afternoon highs anywhere between the upper 70s to lower 80s each afternoon. That's pretty much going to be the song and dance, folks, for the foreseeable future. With any luck, we will, you see there, Friday afternoon on into our Saturday, getting down to 30 to 20% chances of rainfall. Hopefully we'll be drying out throughout the weekend to follow. Friends, it's going to wrap up your Monday morning weather night forecast brought to you by On Target. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Stay weather aware with severe weather chances on the docket for us. As always, right here, whether or not, the entire team will be on board to go live should any severe weather impact the Wobbles community. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a blessed, dry start